Hey, Crazy Chef here. We're not in our Chef Whites today. We're going to service a laser printer. Now quite often I get laser printer, I get toner smudging on my paper and bits and pieces. And I've had a few other problems. So today my trusty CLP-680ND for networking. It's a Samsung laser, duplex laser. The thing is nearly 10 years old and still going strong. I'll cut perhaps a set of toners a year. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to open it up to clean it, how to look at the little trap door which shows the CMOS battery, because there's a CR2032 or 2023 which keeps the date and time. So if that battery wears out every time you turn it on, you'll have 00, you have to set the time. So that's that. The other side is the toner cartridge. Now this is the waste toner cartridge. I've got another video on this where I clean it. I'm not going to buy a new one every time it gets full up. I just clean it out. I keep about 2 of them and I keep one of them cleans ready to change anyway. So without further ado, I'm going to show you the little bits first and I'm going to take it apart. From the front to the right you'll see a little trap door. If I open that trap door carefully, breaking it, there is a circuit board. It's probably got the memory in there. You can't, I'm not sure you can upgrade the memory, I don't think you can. And there's a battery in there, and that is the battery you need to change. So can you just about see it? That's what you need to change to update the time, date and time. Now basically I've only changed it about twice in 10 years, so you won't need to do it that often. So that's that. From the front looking to the left, this is the toner cartridge. You open that up, I won't take it out, and there is the toner cartridge. You lift it out, put a new one in, or you lift it out, clean it out and put it in, but they expect you to buy a new one all the time. So that's that. That perhaps once or twice a year I clear it, depends how much printing you do. Towards the front we have the front, and this is where you put the toner. If you want to put a single feed sheet of paper through, you can also set, you never open the thing, there they are. You put, if you want a single sheet feed like you're doing a business card, you stick it in there. And while I'm there, I'm just going to, because I had trouble with it sticking, it's going to no. Okay, so what I've got a vacuum cleaner, I've got a paintbrush, I've got some hairspray, I've got some surgical spirit and a lint-free cloth. Now I'm going to show you, I'm going to take the toner out first because I want to clean the machine. I don't want to do it with the toner in. So incidentally, make sure it's unplugged and pulled the plug out of the wall. Okay, so I'm going to, I'm not falling over everything here. I'm going to open the front, draw out the green handle, draw out the toner. I'm going to take it out the yellow first. So take it out and just lay it on the ground. Don't touch the bits and pieces because you get fingerprints over it and you might ruin it. Okay, that's the magenta one. This is the cyan, and this is the black. I will also open the back, and I'll show you how to do this later. Open the back so I can see the rollers. Now I'm going to have a poke around inside to see, using a torch. I'm going to poke around inside to see if there's any loose toner anywhere. It's hard to find. Some toner up here. You need to use a paintbrush because you won't get your hand in there. And you can also use an hairspray. I can get an hairspray in there. Oh, they are bloody work. Hairsprays never work. You never stick the little bit of tube in. You can never get the thing in. Okay, got rid of that. hopefully I haven't. Oh, I should have took the paper out, I suppose, but I've got my paper in. Okay, should have took the paper out. That looks alright to me. Nothing in there. I think no, it's alright. And now I'm going to go to the back, and I'll show you the back because I want to clean the rollers. I haven't given myself a lot of room here, but they're the rollers. There's not very much light here. I'm just going to make sure. Be careful not to touch the transfer roller. Do not touch the transfer roller, which is in this under this black piece here. You can feel it, but don't touch it. Now, next thing I'm going to do, I'll just make sure I blow some rubbish out. Chuck the thing on the floor. Just have a look. That looks quite clean in there. I've had it apart for years. Right, you'll see the transfer roller, if you can see the roller. They're actually, you can see toner on it, where all the hundreds of copies of paper have gone through. So I'm going to attempt to, you can change it, but I'm going to attempt to clean it with surgical spirit and a lint 3 cloth. Now, let's see what I can do here. And make sure I keep the, I'm using, well, it's actually surgical spirit, but you should be using isopropyl alcohol. I think it's probably IPA anyway, so I can't see what I'm doing here, of course, I don't think any light. Just let it dry. It's coming off, so I think it's coming off. Just be careful. Let it dry naturally. Don't load it, don't, look at that. There, all the toner. You can see it, all the toner coming off, look at that. Now I'm just going to check it with a torch. If I can find a torch. So it's still there to be, okay, I'm going to do a little bit more. I can't see what I'm doing. There's no bloody windows on this side. I should have done it, I should have moved the printer around, but anyway, let me just check it. I usually keep my printer in what I call my print room, which is a cupboard, so I can't just go in there and do this all the time. It's a job to just take all this out. I think we're there. Yeah, look. Yeah, we're there. We're there. We're good enough there. Might be cut a little bit. So I'm going to let it dry. Just going to let it dry naturally in the air and I put it all together. So looked inside. There's no paper. This is a transfer roller. Don't touch that, particularly under it, because it's just don't touch it. Because you get your fingerprints on, you get oil on it, and that's going to mess it up. Okay, so that's that. Nothing else in it. Okay, I'm now going to put the toners back and we're going to try it out. But first of all, I'm just going to put the top on my surgical spirit and I'm going to put it away. So be back in a minute and I'll put the toners back in. Back at the front of the machine, I'm now going to put the toner back in, starting from the last one which I did. Was the back one, it's the easiest thing to do. This is the yellow one and it's a CLP-680ND, which is a, I'm just going to shake it around a bit just to make sure it's evenly distributed. I'm going to put that in, to slide it back in there, look, like that. Just slides in. Next one will be well, I know it's magenta or what it is, but it's what I call red. It's an M506. Okay, let's put this in here. Next one in. The last colour one, which is a blue, or what is that, magenta, I don't know. I'm just shove it in here. And the black one, which is a bigger one, because obviously you use a lot of black. See it here. Now these gold contacts on the left side are so the electronics knows when the toner cartridges are empty, and it also detects if you haven't got a compatible compatible one. If you don't have the right compatible one, it might not turn the computer on. Anyway, I'm sliding this in now. Look at slide in there, clicks in. I'm putting the cover up, and last thing, I should have took this out. Well, I'm just opening the paper drawer. There, look, toner. I knew I should have took that out first. Okay, nothing in there. Oh, clean that. Where's my lint? Okay, get rid of that. See, that would have contaminated me printer. If I had not checked that, I'll use this as A4 paper. Put it in. In fact, I can put some more in. I can find some. This is I think this is 80 gram. You can use 80 gram or 100 gram. It depends what you use it for. It's easier to use 80 gram. It's cheaper. And now I'm going to put this back in the tray, the bottom tray. There we go. Right, I'm going to let the back settle down, or anything there to evaporate and clean for 10 minutes or so. Then I'll put it back together and I'll come back and turn it on, see what happens. Hopefully. Okay, I've plugged it into the power. I've closed the back up. Everything should be okay. Now I'm going to turn it on, see what happens. Hopefully it won't blow up. Power switch in the back. It's going on the front. System initializing. Here the old rollers go. Warming up, please wait. Ready. So we haven't had any errors. I'll just see if I can zoom into the you won't see it. No errors. I will just photograph that with your camera. Ready. Okay, I can't print anything off because I've not got it connected anywhere, but let me just see if I print a test sheet. I don't know what this does. Oh, it's printing something. Calibrating image density. Printing. It says. You see the old blue circle? Hang on. See the blue circle going out here? Yeah, so it's coming out. Okay, we have a test sheet. There's a bit of smudge there. This needs you need to take a couple of things out before you check. You got to run a few things through, but it looks alright. It's working. Look what's coming out here. And that's it. So it just prints one sheet of paper, a little bit of toner debris around it, but you need to pull a few sheets through first. But so it's all right. I'm now going to turn it off, and I'm going to put it back into my printer cupboard, and hopefully print some stuff off, and it'll work. So that was a success. Cleaning or servicing the Samsung CLP-680ND colour duplex colour laser. Crazy Chef out.